everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are jumping forward in time really quick because I have just gotten home from my parents and I don't think I gave a proper intro of when I was there. So I am helping my parents out 4 days a week. So I will be going there 4 days a week. So vlogs will be very different, but I'm going to make this a things to do during quarantine because everything that we have done in this vlog is just like something you can either rework or do on your own to keep things interesting during quarantine. So the first one is make a scavenger hunt, or like we did at the start of quarantine, make a fort. So think fun and playful, do things you would do like when you were a kid. My sister, there's a backstory behind this. So my sister's special needs, so I went there to help my parents watch my sister and then help with yard work and stuff like that so they can prep for retirement. So my parents were explaining to me that she was really sad that she didn't get to see her family and have a proper Easter. So they got her all this Easter stuff but weren't able to use it. So I put together a scavenger hunt. She was taking some time to herself, so had no idea that I was doing it, and then I went and grabbed her, and here's that. You're gonna find a pink polka dot egg, and that'll have your first clue in it. There's a clue in there.
Happy Easter, Maddie.
Prepare to look high, low,
And low.
Your first clue is hiding where the
Plants.
plants grow.
Where do plants grow?
Outside?
I'll follow you. You gotta go look for it. Doesn't look like there's any over here. Do you see an egg? No. It's your next clue. What does it say?
Up to it, little bunny.
The second thing is to start a garden. I myself don't have a garden. Obviously, I'm at my parents', but my mom has had a garden on and off my entire life, and she loves gardening. So because her and my dad are settling down for retirement here in the next few years, they wanted a huge vegetable garden. It was just so awesome and therapeutic and a great skill to learn if you've always wanted to learn. I can't tell you how therapeutic and amazing it feels to just get your hands dirty and dig deep into the earth and kind of ground yourself. I believe there is some sort of practice called grounding. I've heard a little bit about it, but just getting your bare feet out on the grass and in nature and touching natural things is supposed to be so amazing for the mind. So even if it's not gardening, maybe getting out and walking your favorite trail, being in nature, going by the water, anything that you can do to kind of calm your mind, because it can get really busy and crazy all up in there, especially when you're cooped up in a house for over 30 days at a time. The next thing to do is to start that project you always wanted to start. This table my dad made for me when I think when I first moved into my first apartment, but I had made this red thing here. I have a video on my YouTube channel regarding it, but basically I just made my parents this bench. It used to have legs. When I was about 10 years old, and then I painted it red, and my dad ended up, I told him I always wanted a wooden pallet coffee table. Came home one day from a bad day at work, and this was in our living room, and I cried my eyes out. But the red doesn't necessarily match the aesthetic of our home. My parents sent me home with some supplies to sand this down and just paint this part of the table. As you can tell, we have a very gray, blue, white theme going on in our apartment. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my process of doing that. List is to cook. If you haven't ever been a cook, now's the time to do it. Especially if it isn't something that comes naturally to you. Honing in on a new skill and trying something new is really going to help bring your brain power up. Especially at this point, a lot of us have gotten into a routine and done a lot of the same thing, and it's really easy to, throw a frozen meal in the microwave or order something from your favorite restaurant down the street, but to be able to create something and make it beautiful and then be able to enjoy it is such an amazing feeling and can leave you feeling really, really rewarded. Even if you are already some sort of self-proclaimed chef, try something new in the kitchen. Create something that you've never created before but always wanted to try. Skip the restaurant and do it yourself. All right, guys, my fifth and last tip is to deep clean. Spring has sprung among us in Wisconsin here, and I'm sure in a lot of states and places around the world. So, I mean, we're all indoors. It's not like we can't do it. We have some exciting news coming in the next vlog here. So I'm not going to show a whole bunch of us cleaning. I just wanted to share that tip because that is going to be an entire separate vlog coming up on the channel. So whether that's cleaning out your closet or deep cleaning your bathroom or just deep cleaning the entire house, it'll leave you feeling super, super rewarded, and you'll be able to relax afterwards and just enjoy the space that you've made for yourself. All right, guys, that is going to be it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching and spending it here with me. Get ready. I'm excited to share what's coming on the channel with you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.